everyone, welcome to our poster. This afternoon we will discuss about effective practices to develop, distribute, manage a Python package with a large community of users and developers. So my name is João Teixeira, I'm working at Utrecht University with Alexander Bovan, and we are developing a series of open source software for structural biology. And here in this poster I'm going to summarize the strategies that we have curated over the years to maintain the healthy environment surrounding the repository. What do I mean? I mean everything that you need surrounding the source code of the project that is not the source code itself. I'm referring to unit tests, workflows, running the building process automatically, to report on coverage percentage, on building documentation, so everything that maintains the repository a healthy environment that invites other people to contribute to, and that main developers can keep a track of all the history of the repository, past, present, and future directions. So if I have to summarize everything in a figure, you'll see that we have two main processes happening in the developing of the project: the pull request and the merging of that pull request to the main branch. So what I wanted to show you in this poster is how that you can automatize all the processes surrounding these events. So if a developer sends new code to your project, we'll see how to configure a series of automated workflows that will trigger the tests automatically. And then how can you combine those automated tests with the human peer review process? And what happens after that pull request is merged? And what are the events that you can configure to trigger automatically that can bump the version up, deploy the new package, the new version on PyPI, and build the documentation and merge back to the main repository? So we are going to see how we can integrate all those things together automatically, so that the burden on the developers is reduced, so that the developers and the main developers can focus only on the code without needing to worry about what is called the continuous integration processes. Obviously, there are many strategies out there. Here we represent the ones that we have curated over the years and that we find most suitable in our experience to research software in Python. However, we believe that these concepts can be applied to any programming language and any project on many different areas, at least the most broad scope concepts. So going up the poster, one of the things that you'll see is a QR code pointing to a repository. So in this repository, we have summarized and review all these processes that we are going to discuss, all these configuration files, all these pipelines, and how can you actually use them as templates for your own project. It can be to create a Python package, or it can be to have a general project in a GitHub repository that you need continuous automated workflows. So without further ado, I'm going just to quickly scroll on the repository that you can come to see and to navigate, and you'll see that you have all the required configuration files. That this is not a cookie cutter, as some of you may be aware of the existence of. This is not a cookie cutter. It's a review repository where we explain the strategies that we have implemented, and we show how you can use those strategies to implement on your own. You can use this repository as a template, or you can read the documentation, and we will explain to you how you can learn and use these implementations for your own projects. So just scrolling quickly, but you see here our motivation, from where we have taken our information, and which projects are actually using these kind of strategies. These are mostly from our own groups and related projects. So I invite you to come to our poster, and we can discuss all these best practices to make sure that your projects have a healthy continuous integration workflow running automatically and online. Thank you very much, and see you soon on the conference.